way to start things off here tonight. Tyson Kidd getting set for one-on-one action. And guys, what a huge night this is here on the WWE Network. It's our first night on Wednesdays as NXT, a brand new night here. I'm excited.
Here's the thing, on Wednesdays, I like to do my Woman Crush Wednesday, which always goes out to Joey Mercury, of course, of J&J Security. So Joey, this one's for you.
And I train shoulders on Wednesday. Big shoulder Wednesday today. What do you know about that, Rich?
Not a whole lot of I need to learn.
It's Big Shoulder Wednesday.
Yeah, didn't you lose that pose down to Booker T?
Yeah, yes, the
right?
Yes, the WWE Universe, I won.
And his opponent from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Every time I see that entrance, I get chills.
That's one way to make your presence known.
Great way to start things off here tonight. Our first Wednesday for NXT on the WWE Network. Finn Balor! Big drop kick.
That's a way to start Hump Day.
I'd say.
Balor's not messing around. Here he goes. This is with the diving double foot stomp. Oh! Connects with a chop.
Alex, from the last time you and I were out here, I mean, you said that you weren't totally sold on Finn Balor or necessarily Hideo Itami. You're down at the Performance Center. Any change for you?
Yes. Look, I didn't say I was not totally sold on the two of them. I just said they still had a lot to prove when it came to the Ascension. They certainly have every single thing it takes to make it here in NXT, and I do think they're going to have a bright future.
Matchup we have here to start things off, still to come tonight.
Seems a little one-sided right now.
NXT Championship on the line later tonight as Sami Zayn defends against Adrian Neville.
Can't wait for that one.
Here goes Balor. Oh,
Tyson Kidd looking to
Kidd
regroup.
rolling to the outside. Guys, you may notice Natalya not ringside tonight. She has a match later on. She'll be teaming with Charlotte against the team of Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
And you got to wonder if that's bothering Tyson Kidd, or is he more focused tonight because his wife isn't here?
Yeah, I don't think that Tyson cares about anybody but himself.
Oh, come on, he's married. Oh! Wow!
Tyson Kidd driving Finn Balor back first into the guardrail.
I tried to get a word with Tyson before their match, but
Take a look at this. This'll hurt. Oh!
Look out in the front row.
Yeah, taking advantage of an opportunity.
Tyson Kidd seems intent on simply maiming Finn Balor.
all that Tyson would tell me was that he had dedicated this match to Charlotte.
Charlotte Flair?
No, Charlotte, his other cat.
His cats?
Yes.
He's dedicating matches to his cats.
Have you seen his boots?
We've gotten there here at NXT where we're having matches dedicated to cats.
I mean, look at his boots right there. He's got his cats all over them. Machiavelli, Louis, Charlotte. He's got them all accounted for. This one's special to Charlotte, though.
He FaceTimes with his cat.
It's embarrassing.
I
I don't know how that works.
Now I know where he was last week. Where was he? He's walking his cats.
Kill me, Finn!
You can't walk a cat, Rick. Oh! It's a joke.
Neckbreaker, you can walk a cat, actually. We won't go there. Tyson Kidd is taking control of this matchup. Nasty neck breaker and an elbow drop right into the sternum.
Tyson
Kidd
though.
going for the victory here tonight as NXT fires up on Wednesday nights.
No.
We are back here on NXT. Tyson Kidd trying to catapult Finn Balor face first into the bottom of the turnbuckle cover, and a kick out by Balor.
You guys, I'm so humbled and blessed by the opportunity I had to wrestle Tyson Kidd.
Blessed and humbled.
I am. It was incredible 2 months ago on a WWE Live event, and this is what I will say about him. He is a true professional, both inside the ring and out. I don't know if there's anybody better with their approach to this business than Tyson Kidd.
Now, I can't really say much to that side of it, but what I will say about Tyson Kidd is that he's very smart. He knows how to keep himself relevant in WWE in so many different capacities, and attaching himself to Finn Balor right now seems like a perfect way to keep yourself in those conversations.
That's a great point, Renee. Absolutely.
Kidd trying to hang up Balor in the trio wall. Kidd stomping away at Balor in the corner.
And here's the great thing about Tyson Kidd is tonight when NXT ends, the job doesn't end for Tyson. He's going to go home. He's going to watch tape. He's going to get up in the morning. He's going to be in the gym. He never misses. He loves this business.
Cover and a kick out by Balor.
And that's why he has had the career he's had. He's been able to survive, and it's just going to keep getting better for that man.
And how perfect is it for him that on his way home, and once he gets home, he gets to bounce every single idea and every aspect of his
Say his cats.
Not his cats, off of his wife, Natalia, who's a heart.
Way to start things off here is NXT debuting on Wednesday nights here in the WWE Network.
No!
Pele kick! These two top competitors.
Tell you what, there doesn't seem to be a defense for that Pele kick.
How well matched are Tyson Kidd and Finn Balor?
I think beautifully. I mean, they have both been wrestling almost their entire lives. They're both very similar in size and speed and technique, so this is a great matchup. The first one ended in a disqualification because of the Ascension.
Finn Balor.
Here we go.
Pick up some steam here. My God, what is that? What a collision.
Yeah, that was a spinning, looked like a floating, spinning neck breaker of some kind. I've never seen it. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Huge kick in the corner. Tyson Kidd down to the outside, and Finn Balor.
Here comes all that experience coming up to the surface.
Here comes Finn Balor. Over the top rope and clearing out Tyson Kidd. Take another look at this clothesline. Wow!
Looks like a clothesline into a neck breaker. Very creative, very inventive, but this is just straightforward, putting your body on the line. And taking advantage in this match.
It is matches like this.
Oh! Dragon screw on the top rope.
That drive the NXT universe to continually sell out Full Sail University.
Oh. Tyson Kidd connects a running kick. Right in the face of Finn Balor.
How do you recover from a boot to the face like that?
Springboard elbow drop. Maybe you don't. Cover. And a kick out by Balor.
Yeah, great point. I mean, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you just don't.
Looks like Balor's hurt.
I've never been kicked in the face like that, but I would imagine so.
Tyson Kidd trying to roll Balor over.
There it is.
For the Hart family sharpshooter. Center of the ring. Balor so close to tap it out.
We have never seen Finn Balor tap here at NXT. This could be the first time.
This is where you earn your stripes,
You see what Tyson Kidd just did? He dragged Balor even more to the center of the ring. Balor has absolutely nowhere to go. He's going to have to tap.
You want to make it here, you better stand up to things like this.
What resiliency. Finn Balor somehow using whatever ounce of strength he had left to crawl his way over the bottom rope. Kid going for that leg drop guillotine. Hang on, what does Balor have in mind here? Whoa! Lifting underhook DDT. And Finn Balor going to the top. Look at the height connecting. Hook of the leg. Big victory for Finn Balor.
Here's your winner, Finn Balor.
Week after week, that man's star rises in NXT.
And I tell you what, guys, this is a type of talent that as soon as he comes through the curtain and he heads down the ramp, you know you're about to see something special.
Tyson Kidd rolling along in this matchup, going after the knee of Balor.
Yeah, and Rich, you called him crafty, you called him heady. That's exactly what it was. Oh! With that kick to the head right there, and it seemed like Balor was out of it, and we were talking about this earlier. This was probably gonna be it. Balor had to show a lot of heart.
He made it.
He had to earn his stripes here at NXT tonight by getting out of that submission.
Finn Balor, look at him. Sends chills down your spine. What a victory tonight over Tyson Kidd as NXT moves to Wednesdays. Guys, what an impressive matchup there for Finn Balor. And I guess the question
Amazing
was,
showing.
could he get it done on his own? We saw that Hideo Itami did. Finn Balor, I think
He stepped up. He's here. Finn Balor's here. No one's taking that away from him right now, but there's a lot of men in line.
Well, still to come tonight, a huge main event. The NXT Championship on the line. Sami Zayn defending against Adrian Neville. And guys, we know the history between these two. Let's take a look at that right now.
If I can't win the big one, and if I can't beat you for that NXT Championship, then I am done.
And this is what the entire world has been waiting for. Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville ready to go one-on-one for the NXT Championship. These two former friends ready to put it all on the line. The momentum shifting back and forth like a pendulum in this match. Sami Zayn, full of a kick. Sami Zayn has done it.
And new NXT champion, Sami Zayn.
Look at the respect from the locker room, man. Sami Zayn works so hard, he deserves this adulation from everybody.
Sami Zayn, your new NXT champion. What a rivalry and what a main event later tonight as Sami Zayn defends the NXT title against Adrian Neville. And speaking of champions still to come, NXT Women's Champion Charlotte teams up with Natalya to face Becky Lynch and the boss, Sasha Banks. And we've been waiting for this one for a long time. Bull Dempsey and Baron Corbin finally go one-on-one. These two have been on a collision course, and tonight, it all comes to a head. Right now, let's hear from Dempsey, who's standing by with Devin Taylor.
Well, the past couple weeks, you've had some pretty intense encounters with an undefeated Baron Corbin. And tonight, finally, you're going to face him. What can we expect out of that match?
First things first, Baron Corbin isn't the only undefeated superstar in this match. It's going to be a quick fight. If you even want to call it a fight, I like to call it Baron Corbin's end of days. You want to know what to expect to see? You can expect to see Baron Corbin laying on his back, looking up at the last of a dying breed. And the last thing he's gonna hear is bull, bull, bull.
He sparked movement.
We have a voice! I've never seen anything like this in my life!
And achieved the impossible.
He did it! He did it! He did it! Daniel Bryan did it! A miracle on Bourbon Street!
And tomorrow night, he's back. For the first time in nearly a year, Daniel Bryan returns to action.
I am ready to fight! I am ready to compete! Yes! Yes!
SmackDown debuts on its new night, tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on Sci-Fi.
Is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Kansas City, weighing 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
I'll tell you what, Rich, we talk about it all the time, but this man brings another whole different type of intensity to NXT.
The lone wolf of NXT. Look at those eyes.
Opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 304 pounds, Bull Dempsey.
Guys, there have been stare downs between Dempsey and Corbin. There's been shoving matches, pull apart brawls. Tonight, they finally square off in the ring.
We got to see a little trash talk last week, but tonight they finally meet one-on-one. We're going to see who stands tall at the end of this match.
Alex, what do you expect from this?
Oh, man. A lot of intensity, a lot of aggression. And I was just going to get after that, Rich, when you said we should do something fun and special for Wednesdays. How about we make a prediction?
Oh, let's go.
I'm going with Bull Dempsey tonight.
All right, you want to go Bull? I'm going with Corbin. Look at this, guys. 275 pounds. He's a beast. He's been nothing but dominant. I'm going Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
You going to sit on the fence there, Rich?
I'm calling it right down the middle. I'm a journalist.
Weak.
Oh! Wow.
Oh!
Dempsey.
Okay.
That's something you don't see very often.
Corbin's not wasting any time at all. This could be an all-out brawl. These two competitors, I'm sure, it's ready to tear each other apart.
Alex, it seems that these two superstars are both pretty emotionally unattached. I mean, how do you prepare for a match to face somebody that seems to actually maybe be your equal?
I mean, you just go in there. It's like diving in the deep end. You just do it. You know you're going to take a pounding. You know it's going to be violent, but you got to be prepared to be the last man standing at the end. The man who takes the most punishment tonight.
Oh!
And can withstand it is going to win this match.
Bull Dempsey may be trying to end it right now.
New York Nightmare going up top.
300 pounds crashing down, missing with the diving headbutt. Baron Corbin, hang on.
Oh my God.
End of days, my God.
That's it.
Wow.
Guys, if Bull Dempsey was the wrecking ball of NXT, what does that make Baron Corbin?
I mean, I don't know how he even had the strength to get a 300-plus pound man up into the end of days. Here you see it right here. Bull Dempsey coming off the top rope with a flying headbutt. Baron Corbin able to have the speed and agility, plus the size and strength to pull this off. And it's just too much for both Dempsey tonight. I mean, guys, how impressive is Baron Corbin?
I think Baron Corbin just cemented a very great position within NXT.
Can anybody stop this man?
Still to come, the NXT title is on the line. NXT champion Sami Zayn defends the title against the man he beat to win the championship, Adrian Neville. And up next, get ready for Divas action as Charlotte and Natalya square off against Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks.
This Sunday,
Whoa, what was that?
some divas will do anything to reach the top,
They went nuts for it. I don't have to sexually harass you to have a good match.
even if it could kill them.
You should not be wrestling right now.
It's my body, it's my decision.
You have a medical condition. Career is more important to you than health.
Whatever.
Total Divas, this Sunday at 9. Only on E!
The following contest is a Divas Tag Team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the team of Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
We're back here on NXT, and sorry, Renee.
I was just gonna say, these ladies are also known as Team Bay.
Yeah, best at everything.
Best at everything.
Right, kind of similar to the BFFs. Very smart for Sasha Banks. Creating another faction to have her back here at NXT.
However, Becky Lynch has made it very clear that this is not a friendship, this is an alliance.
Smart decision on the part of
I
Becky.
would say so. I wouldn't trust Sasha Banks as far as I could throw her.
All about business.
Well, you better hope they're all about
And
business.
their
Look who's coming down the
opponents,
ramp.
team of Natalya and the NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Rich, you said it. Are there two more genetically gifted superstars here at NXT than those two right there? What a pedigree being combined tonight for this tag team match.
Even looking at the bodies of these divas alone, I mean, I know this is an area I can comment on and not make it weird, but these
Yeah, I'm
two
gonna stay
girls
quiet
are
over here.
ripped. They are ripped. That is what a champion looks like.
Couldn't agree with you more.
And Natalya, former Divas champion.
I think I found my woman crush Wednesday.
Oh, who's Charlotte?
I don't mean to break your heart, Renee. It's not you.
No, I'm devastated,
I'm
Alex.
gonna go with Charlotte.
Guys,
really devastated.
It was a couple of weeks ago where it looked like Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks were gonna corner the NXT Women's Champion Charlotte until Natalya came out to take her back.
Those two divas have such a rich history between them. I mean, their friendship alone, but then you look at their families. Those two are intertwined whether they want to be or not. You might as well back each other up.
And you think about what happened on Charlotte's debut on Monday Night Raw, going head-to-head against Natalya. And that was such a good match. On her debut, there was a lot of mutual respect earned that night, and that's why they're tagging together.
You know, even seeing those two divas at NXT TakeOver, just the amount of respect between them both. They train harder than any divas.
Becky Lynch trying to get things started here. Guys, Becky has trained all around the globe, and we've seen a different side of her since she's aligned herself with Sasha Banks. I mean, she's definitely somebody who can go as well, but look at this roll-up.
We should keep in mind that, yes, she's traveled all over the world, but so has Natty, and they actually tagged together in Japan 9 years ago. This is the first time they've been in opposing teams.
You're saying Sasha, I'm sorry, Becky and Natty tagged
Becky and Natty, yes.
Oh, wow!
Becky Lynch definitely has that fiery side about her.
Yeah, I completely agree, Rich. I mean, what an opportunity it is for Becky Lynch to be in the ring with Charlotte and Natalya. And I tell you what, she's there for...
Look out from behind! Baseball slide kicks.
Wow.
face-off there between Natalya and Sasha Banks. Tag made. Here comes the NXT Women's Champion, Charlotte. Double suplex. Look at this.
Stall it.
Oh!
Wow.
This is why the women's division in
Hook of the
NXT
leg,
raises.
Charlotte, and a kick out by Becky.
They raise the bar week after week, and it's stuff like that that keeps them in everyone's conversation.
And didn't we just see a main event a couple weeks ago out of Charlotte and Sasha Banks on Christmas? I mean, how awesome is that for the NXT Women's Division?
Look at the strength of Charlotte.
It was like
Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out again by Becky.
It was like some Lucha Dragon stuff right there.
Yeah. Tag made. Sasha Banks into the ring.
Oh! Wow.
Oh, look at Natalya stepping over the boss. Basement drop kick. Natalya for the win. Kick out by Sasha Banks.
The boss is not gonna like that.
Reversal into the corner. Oh no. You know what's coming.
Oh.
Double knees to the midsection.
How impressive is Sasha Banks?
Sasha for the victory. And a kick out again by Natalya.
It just seems like she's never nervous. She's never scared. She's always right at her opponents, head to head, face to face. Very vicious.
You know, she's a woman with a goal.
Again for the victory. Sasha unable to put away Natalya.
She is hunting down that women's championship, and if she's got to run Charlotte out of here, then I think that just gives more room for Sasha to breathe at the top.
NXT Universe getting behind Natalya. Sasha Banks is trying to close the airway. Taking away the breath of Natalya. Tag made, and again, here comes Charlotte. Whoop.
No!
Another big chop by Charlotte. Suplex, hang on, reversal, and neck breaker by the champ. Cover, hooks the leg, Becky Lynch in to break up the pinfall.
Becky Lynch is a great woman to have in your corner for instances exactly like that. Steps in just when you need her.
That athleticism by the champ. Charlotte able to slow the momentum by grabbing onto the ropes. Neck breaker by Sasha Banks. Covers that enough. Yes!
Wow!
Sasha just pinned the champ.
Here are your winners, the team of Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch.
I won!
Hey guys, you hear it right there, I won. What a confidence boost for Sasha Banks, knowing now that she has pinned the Queen of NXT, Charlotte.
Sasha needed that win. That was a critical win for her to get, and she's walking out of here with that victory. Feels pretty good, I bet.
And I tell you what, Becky Lynch hung in there strong, proved that she belonged with every movement. Look at this, too much. Charlotte taking the advantage, and then Sasha Banks getting it back, the neck breaker. And look at this, look closer, pulling the trunks. Sasha skates out of there with the win.
That's a huge moment for Sasha.
Don't go anywhere. Sami Zayn is ready to defend the NXT Championship in a rematch against Adrian Neville. Our main event is next.
You ever wake up with that feeling like it's one versus all? An endless cycle. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. Eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. You think life's got you all figured out. Think again. Remember this. Be fearless. Harness your hustle, loyalty, and respect. And they'll love you till your last breath. Find your comfort zone and find what fits you.
event here tonight on NXT. The championship is on the line. Adrian Neville getting his rematch against Sami Zayn. Renee, how determined is Adrian Neville?
I mean, Adrian Neville knows. You come into NXT, gold is what matters here. He wants to win that championship back, and he knows how to get that from Sami Zayn.
And I'm really impressed with what Adrian Neville did a couple weeks back in confronting Kevin Owens and telling him how bad that move was to do to Sami Zayn. Go out there and take advantage of that situation. I got a lot of respect from Adrian Neville that night. It was a good move on his part.
I don't disagree with you, but also keep in mind that Adrian Neville's pulled some dirty tactics on Sami Zayn in the past as well. Look how good that title looks on that Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn a few weeks back.
I love that part, Rich. I love the fire up. Get up, NXT. Get out of your seat.
Sami Zayn called the NXT universe the Zaniacs. He said, we're the band. Sami Zayn and the Zaniacs, they love him. They're so happy for Sami Zayn, and tonight we get to witness his first title defense.
I tell you what, the NXT universe and Sami Zayn share, and that's one heartbeat inside of Full Sail University.
The NXT Championship on the line tonight.
Big X up in the air, Rich. You know how excited I get for these.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Newcastle, England, weighing 197 pounds, Adrian Neville. And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Sami Zayn.
Alex, the look that we just saw on Sami Zayn's face, he knows how important this is, but what do you think is going through his mind right now? He seems to really be in his zen place right now.
I think what's going through his mind is, I hope I don't lose the title on my first defense.
Well, no duh, but I mean, just the pressure from what we saw at our Evolution to where he's at right now.
Yeah, but I think Sami Zayn, again, not to be cliche, but evolved that night. He matured. He materialized into an NXT champion, and I think this truly is a different Sami Zayn. The problem is he's going up against Adrian Neville, one of the best champions we've ever had here at NXT.
Absolutely.
There's that respect. Alex, how do you think this matchup will be different from what we saw at TakeOver Our Evolution?
Well, I think the strategy certainly has to change because the rules are different tonight. The championship advantage lies with Sami Zayn. So Adrian Neville needs to win this match inside the ring.
By pinfall or submission.
Thank you, Rich.
We expect a similar pace, at least at the outset, to what we saw at TakeOver Our Evolution, where it seemed like Sami Zayn was trying to ground Adrian Neville.
You know, there's an old thing in sports where you go into halftime and you make adjustments, and the best team that can make adjustments at a halftime is usually the winner. That's what you're seeing here. These two men have faced each other so many times, it's going to be the one that adapts to the other that's going to win tonight.
You put on your smart pants today, Alex. I like it.
I always have them.
Adrian Neville.
You can see the focus in both of their eyes right now.
Drag takedown right there.
Is Sami Zayn physically coming into this match? You think he's prepared?
Absolutely.
Is he 100%?
Is he 100%? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a WWE doctor. I would venture a guess. No, he's not.
You think Neville's 100%?
I think he's more healthy than Sami Zayn, yes. But I think the thing that works with Sami Zayn so well is his heart, his ability to feed on emotion inside Full Sail University, and he's the champion for a reason. Guys, if you're the champion, you got to defend on a nightly basis, whether injured or not.
Head scissors takedown.
Alex, would you say that Adrian Neville is a better athlete of the two?
Wow, you put me on the spot there.
Well, I mean, after what we just saw, I mean, you don't see a lot of superstars pull out moves like that.
You know, there's a lot that goes into being an athlete. Sure, Adrian Neville has a ton of agility, a ton of speed, but Sami Zayn has a lot of wherewithal. He's very smart to this business.
Let's not forget the fact that Adrian Neville held the NXT Championship longer than anyone, nearly 300 days.
It's good on him.
Can you imagine the schedule, Rich, of a champion having to defend your title 300 days, how mentally tough and strong you have to be a WWE or NXT champion? It's a whole different breed of human being.
Neville defended that championship around the globe as well. Get to do battle in his hometown of Newcastle. Sami Zayn right now. Take over the pace of this matchup. Whoa. Whoa.
How well do these guys know each other? They know every move.
Whoa. Sami Zayn trying to end it right here and a kick out by Adrian Neville. We've seen in the past these two competitors trying to one-up each other. You think that's going to be a factor here?
How can it not? You got to do what you have to do to get the win.
There's that side of Sami Zayn that I don't think we saw before he won the championship.
There's that evolution of Sami Zayn that we haven't seen until he won the championship.
Not the Sami Zayn that we're used to.
Oh! Oh, listen to those kicks by Neville. Hang on, here comes Adrian Neville over the top rope, taking out the champ. The NXT Championship hangs in the balance as this matchup continues.
The WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The prize.
The Royal Rumble match.
The once-a-year opportunity.
Who will main event WrestleMania?
Become the one.
Every man for himself.
Headline WrestleMania.
This is history in the making.
Win the prize.
Is it his moment? Is it his night?
Become a legend. The Royal Rumble match. Only on the WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Presented by Hulu and WWE Immortals. 1 week from Sunday, live on WWE Network.
This match for the NXT Championship continues here tonight. Sami Zayn, the NXT champ, in his first title defense against the former champion, Adrian Neville. Two guys who know each other extremely well. Oh, wow! Two very, very close friends.
What a shot.
Formerly close
Hook of the leg
friends.
here, title on the line, and a kick out by the champ.
There's no way you can truly still be close friends with somebody that you are in the same pursuit of goal with.
Yeah, but I can tell you what can happen is you can start a match as enemies and you can end as friends because of the mutual respect that grows.
Sami Zayn perched. Second rope, now to the top! Flying crossbody! For the victory and a kick out by Neville.
I'll tell you what Sami Zayn does so well. One of his major strengths is he has offense that can come out of nowhere, and that's incredibly dangerous for an opponent.
I think the thing with Sami Zayn, anytime you think that the gas can might be empty, there's something left there for him that gets him to where he needs to be.
Got a big motor.
Oh, my goodness! New champion here! No! Zayn just barely able to kick out.
I honestly do not know how Sami Zayn kicked out of that. Look at him clutching his head right here. I think he's hurt.
Take another look here, Alex.
This is just absolutely incredible. Whoa, look at the neck.
There's no way you can walk away from that not hurt.
The fact that he kicked out of that move is a miracle.
Hang on. Neville might have been thinking about going for the red arrow. It looked like Sami stopped him.
Is it just instinct like that would save you in a situation like that, Alex?
Absolutely. It's knowing your opponent so well, just like these two men do.
Oh, Zayn was maybe thinking Blue Thunder Bomb.
Got the NXT Universe standing strong behind the champ tonight.
Hold on, Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb. Cover, that's going to be all. And Neville stays in this matchup.
And I'll tell you what, guys, that this matchup does that is so great here on Wednesday night for NXT is that it proves, if Sami Zayn wins tonight, that it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't just a one-shot deal, that he is deserving of the NXT Championship.
Adrian Neville, going after Sami Zayn, and Zayn countering with the Blue Thunder Bomb.
This is where Sami Zayn is so dangerous.
German suplex!
When he feels the emotion, when he feels the electricity of Full Sail University.
Sami's not done.
Oh, another German suplex! Sami holding on to Neville. Third one, oh, half and half. Whoa! Oh, and Neville able to land on his feet. Oh my goodness!
That's one of those post-match adjustments.
Whoa! Hang on here. Oh, whoa! My God!
Gotta be it.
New champion, Adrian Neville! What? So close.
Okay, the fact that Sami Zayn was able to kick out of those two moves, Rich, Renee, is a miracle. I've never seen anything like that before. What heart. Tried to counter Adrian Neville because he knows him so well, but
unbelievable.
This is just on the back of the neck, the back of the head again. Very sensitive part of the body. And I don't even know if he knows where he is right now, but his ability to kick out.
I don't know where I am after watching that.
This man is like no other.
Guys, Neville, is he checking on Sami Zayn? Can Zayn even continue?
I don't know.
He's not doing good.
It's making more sense now. I mean, those moves should have done serious damage to him.
Referee checking on the safety of Zayn.
Wow. Sami Zayn's not good.
Guys, he's not on his feet. I don't think this match is going to be able to continue. Well,
So don't stop.
Championship match continuing.
Look at this. He lands right on the back of his head and neck.
Look at this. Sami Zayn into the Koji clutch. No.
Oh, look at that. His balance a little off. I think his equilibrium was a little off.
Hold on. Whoa! Zayn connects. Helluva kick out the way.
Here it is.
Sami Zayn unable to connect. Neville rolled out of the way. And what's Zayn thinking? No. We saw this at TakeOver Our Revolution. Here comes Sami Zayn. Countered by Neville. Zayn going for that diving DDT through the ropes. Neville knew it was coming and connected squarely with a kick.
And Neville has got to capitalize on this moment right here. He's got to pin Sami Zayn inside the ring.
You guys know exactly where he's headed right now.
Yeah, to the top rope. Here he goes, Neville. With the NXT Championship on the line, Adrian Neville setting up for the red arrow. Here it comes. Sami again misses with the Helluva kick. Roll through, bridge by Neville, new champion. And again, just barely able to kick out of Sami Zayn. Hang on. And the corner's in with the exploder. Exploder suplex, and here comes Sami Zayn. Connected with the Helluva kick. Championship on the line, and Sami Zayn retains.
Here's your winner and still NXT champion, Sami Zayn.
Guys, I think Sami Zayn answered a lot of questions tonight.
No question, anyone that had a shadow of a doubt in Sami Zayn has been told where to go.
This guy is like the NXT's Rocky Balboa. I mean, the amount of punishment that Sami Zayn can not only take, but deal with inside that ring and still come out of here with victories is absolutely incredible. The man's got an iron jaw.
Gold looks good on him. How emotional would this moment be for him to come out here and do this again?
Tell you what, if you're witnessing a man living his lifelong dream, creating a moment that makes you want to live forever, and everybody inside Full Sail University just got a gift tonight.
Let's take another look. I think Sami Zayn a little foggy after that, Alex.
Yeah, that was the second one.
I thought that had to be it for him.
And you can tell he's not all there, but he's hanging in and fighting it out, waiting for his equilibrium to come back.
Taking advantage right there into the Koji clutch, but Neville knows what's coming. He was able to counter.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a hesitation right there out of Zayn, probably very smart, because he didn't quite know where he was, but here he got it back. Yep.
Neville going for the red arrow, reversal, counter. We thought that Neville had the championship.
And that right there, guys, is just out of instinct. Instinct that a champion has to retain the title, followed by the Helluva Kick. And that's all she wrote for Adrian Neville. Sami Zayn, first successful title defense. And we're seeing magic.
Sami Zayn walks out as the champion again tonight.
What a moment for Sami Zayn defeating Adrian Neville.
Whoa.
Oh, hang on! It's Kevin Owens! It's Kevin Owens, not again!
Come on!
Kevin Owens with another vicious attack on Sami Zayn, the NXT champion.